Welcome back, guys. Today we're talking about the second half banner of version 6.2. Varesa Xilonen with the Chevreuse, Iansan and Gaming as featured 4 stars. Fun fact, this is actually the exact same featured 4-star lineup Varesa had on her original release banner back in version 5.5. Let me know if you enjoy these banner breakdowns with a like and a comment. And if you don't want to miss the next ones, consider subscribing. Let's start. First, Varesa. She's one of the strongest electro DPS options right now, and her gameplay style is fast and very endgame friendly. Most of her damage comes from plunging attacks. She has a great AoE for waves, but she's also extremely strong in single target boss fights. Her main strengths are versatile combos, fast gameplay and flexible rotations, so you can adapt when things go wrong or enemies spawn in weird positions. The main downside is that she doesn't get huge amplifying reaction like melt or vaporize, and she can be picky with teammates, so her damage drops if you don't have the right pieces. The good news is that this banner helps a lot with that, mainly because of Iansan and Chevreuse. And to complete the team, the 4th slot can be someone like Durin or Mawika, depending on what you have. Also, her signature weapon can be a noticeable upgrade compared to most alternatives. Overall, she's a great endgame carry. She can absolutely be used in Abyss, Theater, and even Stygian Dire with the right setup. Now Xilonen. She's a 5-star Geo support and one of the best account value pools. She brings Res Shred through her elemental skill, single target healing on burst, and she's also one of the best users of Scroll of the Hero of Cinder City for team damage buffs. Her biggest strengths are that she's already great at C0. She's easy to build, her buffs last a long time, and she fits into tons of teams. Her interruption resistance is locked behind C1, and it's not absolute, but it's still very useful for some teams. If you want to play her as on-field DPS, she basically needs C6. Quick note on Xilonen's skill. It creates 3 samplers. They start as Geo, then they change based on the team: Pyro, Hydro, Electro or Cryo. Even duplicates count. After the skill, Xilonen enters a special state. With 2 normal attacks, the samplers activate and apply resistance shred for those elements for 15 seconds. One important detail about Xilonen's burst: it has 2 different modes depending on your team. If you have at least 2 non-Geo teammates, so 2 Pyro, Hydro, Electro or Cryo characters, it becomes a healing over time effects for 12 seconds. If you don't meet that condition, instead of healing, it deals 2 extra Geo hits. She's a real versatile pool and a great option to increase Mawika damage in teams with Sitlali and Bennett. Now let's talk about the real reason this banner is so crazy. The 4 stars. Chevreuse is basically the queen of Overload team. She's easy to build. You mainly want around 40k HP and enough energy recharge for feel comfortable. She brings strong Pyro and Electro Res Shred and great team buffs. The trade-off is that she locks team building into Pyro and Electro only, and in multi-target fights Overload can knock smaller enemies around. Still, if you play Overload at all, getting Chevreuse copies is a big win. Also, RC6 is a huge spike. After a few heals, your active character can get up to a 60% Pyro and Electro damage bonus, and it also improves survivability. Iansan is a premium kind of 4-star pickup because she brings strong buffs and works really well with Scroll for extra team damage. Her buffs reward movement, which can be great, but also awkward depending on the on-field character and the fight. Don't pull expecting big personal damage from her. She's there to make your carry hit harder. She's usable at C0, but her constellations are important and can increase her support potential a lot. Gaming is the bonus carry on the banner. His 4-star Pyro Claymore DPS built around enhanced plunging attacks, and he can do very solid damage if you want a strong 4-star main DPS option. You want some setup from teammates. Like every character, his full potential is at C6, and together with Razor after the X buff, is one of the strongest 4-star DPS options in the game. Quick weapon banner note, because I know some of you care about that too. The Phase 2 weapon banner is expected to feature Vivid Notions, Varesa's signature that can noticeably increase her DPS, and Pick Patrol Song, Xilonen signature, an excellent death scaling support weapon. The featured 4-star weapon include Fruitful Hook, at R5 one of the best claymores for plunge DPS, Ali Hunter, great off-field DPS bow, Favonius Sword and Favonius Lance, support weapon for team energy, and the Widsit, one of the best 4-star DPS catalysts. So what should you do? If you want the safest overall upgrade for your account and you want to improve your Mawika damage, Xilonen is usually the pick. If you want a new main DPS and you like fast gameplay with big AoE plunges, Varesa is a great choice. And even if you're saving for future characters, this is one of those banners where the 4 stars are stacked enough to be tempting. Just set a budget and don't overcommit. I didn't go super deep into every character's kit, otherwise the video would be way longer. But if you have questions, leave them in the comments. I'll be happy to help. That's it for my quick breakdown. Let me know who you're pulling for and why, and I'll see you guys in the next one.